No, he's had a little bit of problem turning the ball over because he tries to make spectacular plays. I mean, I love him. I love his guts, his heart, his toughness. If that happens, that could lead to an upset. Even though, Molly, you want to know, I said right now, the VBI, it goes 83.
Let's get
83, Gonzaga, 77, baby, for Baylor.
I'm with you on that. I got Gonzaga winning. I got Gonzaga winning. I don't see them running away in a blowout, but I will tell you what Gonzaga has to be concerned about. That kind of win, Max and Dickie V, can deflate you. I mean, when you go into overtime, when you've got that tough of a contest, you might, I mean, it's going to take a lot for Gonzaga. It's the national championship game, so they'll be up for it. But at the same time, if any little bit is missing, Baylor might be able to take advantage of that, particularly with their guard play. And I'm a Mitchell fan. Mitchell can play, and I like Butler and Teague as well. But I will tell you this. I said it earlier in the show, Dickie V, and I'm going to say it again. Timmy, that's going to be the key because let me tell you something. Guard play, even though Suggs has been turning the ball over a little bit, we know he's a stud. Nembhard, this brother, I like him a lot. He makes good decisions. He's a heady basketball player. He can do some things. And Ayayi, this kid had the game of his life Saturday night. But Timmy is a man amongst boys in that post area. And Baylor had better have an answer for that. If they don't find a way to neutralize Timmy, Gonzaga's running away with this game. They're running away with it because Baylor makes its mistakes, and they can get erratic. And Timmy will exploit that in the post area. They're going to get some high percentage shots because they move so well without the ball. They're selfless. They share the basketball. And Baylor's going to have to be up on its game defensively. They're going to have to hit threes. They're going to have to hit free throws. And they're going to have to neutralize Timmy in order to win this national championship game.
Well, you know, Stephen A., that puts the burden on the inside player. I mean, his name is unbelievable, Chachawa. He's going to have to really guard and be physical on Timmy. But I agree with you again. I agree. Timmy is going to be the difference maker. No doubt in my mind. I don't think they handle him in the post, and that breaks the game open. I think it'll be a close game. Baylor's too good for them to run away with him. I think Baylor is too good defensively, and they shoot the three too well. There'll be no blowout. I don't see any chance whatsoever of blowout city. And to get to your other point, where you made a great point about the emotional effect of that game the day before, I don't buy that. I think the adrenaline, I think the fact that all year preparing, you know, everybody told me, they said, oh, wait till Gonzaga gets in a situation where they play tight, the pressure will get to them. Well, the pressure, they handled that pressure with poise. They had an answer. Every time UCLA came at them and got up on them, they just kept coming back. So I don't think these kids are going to be affected by the emotion of the game 48 hours earlier or 24 hours, whatever the time frame is. I'm too dumb in math to figure it out.
Dickie V, I agree with you. I think that was Gonzaga's close call. That was the game they were supposed to lose. And the reason they didn't lose it, and even though I agree with Stephen A.'s logic about Timmy, the reason they didn't lose it is because not Kispert, not Timmy, but in fact their best player, when it mattered most, had the block, had the pass, and had the shot. Right? Like all three. And to me, Dickie V, that's going to be the difference in the national title game, even though there's great guard play on the other side and Baylor's got a defense and the guards can play defense. Jalen Suggs wins this game, I believe. I think Gonzaga, the game Gonzaga was supposed to lose, now looking back at it, was UCLA. They survived it. I think they win the title.
Well, you know, survive and advance has always been the cry. Jimmy V was the one that started that. He always used to tell me all the time. He'd say, Dickie V, there'll be a game out there where you just got to fight for your life to survive. And there's no doubt that Gonzaga had to fight for their life to survive. And by the way, that's one of the greatest games of all time in tournament action. I don't think anybody could debate that any way possible. And that's what equated to when you see Suggs' shot. When we talk and define March Madness, just show Suggs' shot. That's March Madness at its best. The drama, the excitement. It's the greatest sporting event of them all. You know, yeah, the NBA championship's great. 4 out of 7, you lose 3 times, you still win it.